Hello everyone, my name is Anushka Jha. My roll number is 20NA10006. This is my second DIY assignment in which I have designed the circuit of a burglar alarm system in Tinkercad. This system detects any unauthorized entry into the house or any building entrance. It consists of a PIR sensor that detects any kind of movement in front of it. This one is the ultrasonic distance sensor. It calculates the distance of obstacle from the sensor. This one is the force sensor and it detects the force applied on it up to a defined extent. This one is the tilt sensor and it detects the tilt or inclination. Now I will start the stimulation. Notice that the green LED has started to glow. Now, when I will make any movement in front of the PIR sensor, the green LED will blink. Observe the changes in green LED. Coming to this ultrasonic distance sensor, the yellow LED has started. If I move the obstacle to closer, the yellow LED has started to blink. If I move it even closer, it has started to blink more rapidly. Moving on to this force sensor, here I will vary the force. Notice that the blue LED has now started to blink, and if I increase the force even further, the blue LED has started to blink more rapidly, and also a buzzer alarm has started, indicating that this is a alert. Now I will make the changes in the tilt sensor and we'll try to observe the changes in red LED and also in the alarm. Notice that the red LED has started to blink and the buzzer alarm has also started, but this time the sound is little bit different than the previous one and it's a bit higher also, indicating that this is a heavy alert. This was about the circuit layout. Now I would try to explain the code or logic that I have used here. The first one is about the green LED. It is connected to pin 7 and the PIR sensor is connected to digital pin 13. As we also noticed during the stimulation time that the green LED was lit up. This is because the corresponding pin to it was set to high. For the blinking part, these if then blocks of code and that wait block of code was responsible. Now moving to the yellow LED, it is connected to pin number 6 and the corresponding ultrasonic distance sensor is connected to pin number 12. Now here I have defined a variable called distance. It will take the reading from the ultrasonic distance sensor. Now here we can see the code for different values of distance. For example, if the distance is greater than 250, then nothing will happen. But if the distance is between 200 to 250, the pin number 6 is set to high, implying that the yellow LED will lit up. That we also noticed in the stimulation time also. If the distance is between 100 to 200, it will start to blink, and if we keep the distance to less than 100, it will blink, but this time at a more rapid rate than the previous one because the wait time gap is reduced to 0.1. Now moving on to the blue LED, it is connected to digital pin 5 and the corresponding force sensor is connected to analog pin A0. Now for the different readings of force sensor, I have defined a new variable called force. For different values of force, I have written some codes. I have used if then blocks of code. For example, if the force is less than 100, then the pin number 5 is set to low, implying no change. But if I keep the force between 100 and 200, then the blue LED will start to glow up as the pin is set to high. And if I increase the force to 200 to 300, then the blue LED will start to blink. And if I keep the force greater than 300, then it will blink at a more rapid rate. Moving on to the red LED, it was connected to pin number 4, and the corresponding tilt sensor was connected to digital pin 11. Now here I have defined the variable tilt, and here only two values can be seen, 0 and 1. Completely tilted entrance or door would send the signal 1. This is, and will cause the blinking of red light. This can be seen by these blocks of code where I have used wait multiple times. We also notice the buzzer alarm during the stimulation time, and also two different kinds of alert, red alert or high alert and normal alert. This was because of these blocks of code. For the first alert that we noticed in stimulation time, this was the code, and for high alert where we tilted the door completely, this was the code. This was all about the block code. We can also get the text code. See, this one is the text code, and this can be used to run in Arduino IDE. This was all. Thank you for watching.